is the election was stolen.
You can't even
You
say
say
that on
anything
YouTube.
at all. Is Newsmax or OAN?
By the way, I just hit stream, so we're testing the connection right now.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Test.
Do you want the Jumbotron?
Yes.
The Jumbotron.
All right. We are on the air.
I don't need to see that shit.
Wait a minute. We're on the air?
I don't need no Jumbotron.
Bro, you're not going to do any kind of introduction or anything? Do I have to do that?
He will.
It's a cold open because we're going live.
A cold.
Are we
open.
live right now?
Yeah. But it's just this.
Hey, it's a cold open, folks. This is what happens when the open is cold. And the host of the show, What's Trending with Jus Giorgio, that's Spanish for Juice Giorgio, doesn't open up his own show. So Donnie G here for the What's Trending with Juice Giorgio on Friday afternoon at 6 o'clock.
Happy hour live stream.
It's a happy hour live stream. Hey, thanks for having me. And who else do we have with us today?
You got your buddy John Jay over here.
Whoa, John Jay!
Thank you for the beer. The beer says the truth. What does that mean? That's good. I like that.
We got the John Jay guy.
Because we're not afraid of the truth here.
You know what? I'm in a good mood. And what Juice says is, I don't mind having you on our show, but you're too much like a game show host. So if you could tone it down and... But
Tone down the game show.
That could be that could be your next career.
Game show host?
Yeah.
Dude, you know how much fucking money game show hosts make? And do you know they film all their shows like in one day? It's not like every day they go to the studio. They film them for like 5 weeks, one right after the other, and they take the rest of the year off. You know who the smartest guy in entertainment is? Drew Carey.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah, because he stopped with sitcoms and stand-up and did The Price is Right, and his biggest job is guiding the Brinks truck into his house with all the money that they're just...
Well, it's not a bad problem.
Dude, it's a great problem. Good for...
I like
Good for... What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you wearing a American flag mask in your own house?
Do you have the COVIDs?
No, I got the bug shot.
No, it doesn't matter. You get the shot, you still get the COVID.
Can you get the COVID?
Mm-hmm. They say still wear a mask. You can still be transmittable. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, I gotta share this.
It's
link.
funny you guys are saying that because my wife's been telling me you wear a fucking mask since the day we got married.
Yeah.
She was like, "Can you put a fucking mask over your head like a paper bag would be great."
Yeah.
Juice, I can't carry the whole show while you're playing with your phone. It's kind of rude. And it's not going to be interesting to the audience when they hear clickety click, click, click.
Happy.
What are you doing? Are you watching more Kylie Jenner on TikTok?
I'm inviting the fat Jew to...
Why don't you explain to the audience that you're not making a deprecating, disgusting, racist remark? That's actually the name of the TikTok show. Is he going to be able to join?
He's going to join me tomorrow. I'm not set up right now to have remote people, but I will be tomorrow. That's the next step in the evolution.
Ooh,
How many followers does he have on his show?
How many what?
Followers does he have?
On TikTok?
Yeah.
I have to pull it up. I don't know.
You know what I think? How soon before TikTok, kills freedom of the speech and doesn't let him have a?
They're pulling down videos already.
Are they really?
Yeah.
You're too late.
So the only thing left are teenage
censored.
girls putting makeup on.
How long did we scroll through TikTok the other night?
Dude, all it is, but first of all, these women are absolutely stunning. But they just do like vapid, empty. Like, here's my hairdo, here's my lipstick.
And
I mean, it's fine.
And they figured out a new style of dancing where it's essentially a hybrid of cheerleading and stripper. Like, they've merged the two styles, and that's TikTok dancing.
Actually, a friend of mine, Rebecca, was telling me about this thing, and I saw 1 or 2 videos where the girl dances in her sweatpants, and then all of a sudden the background goes red, and you just see their silhouette. That's like a big trending thing on TikTok now.
Interesting. I haven't come across that yet.
Hey, let's get to some of your topics, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm hogging the show, and I think this week we're going back to the rubbing the rhubarb. It's going to come back on the air this week. So
we keep hearing that.
I'm shamelessly plugging my own show.
When's the last time you were on?
About a month ago.
Try 2.
2 months.
Oh,
and
it's time.
no,
It's
dude,
time.
I'm not going to lie. I wasn't feeling it. Now I'm feeling it again, and I got to feel it. And I'm not going to lie to you.
I think we need to mix it up. I think some guests would be good to freshen it up a little bit.
Should we have Johnny J over here on?
Why not?
He always mixes it up.
Yeah.
I'll try not to get you banned today.
What about Big Tone?
Well,
Can you get Big Tone on?
He's a host. It's his show too.
Wait, how did it get to be his show too?
Well, it's your show, but he's a
co-host?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like I'm Jackie Gleason and he's Art Carney.
He's the,
So he's like the,
what do you call that? The second banana?
No, he's not a second banana. Dude, I would never call Big Tone second banana because all he would have to do is
he'll kick your ass.
first of all,
I thought that was a technical term.
he's got like a 3-foot reach and he could punch me from across the room and send me into the Twilight Zone, which I would never return from. I would be in diapers after that one punch to the face.
I love all these notes you got here.
Let's start with the first one,
let's
bro.
get to it. Let's get to it. What's trending with you guys on the list? We don't have to go in order or anything.
I'd really like to start out with I like to start with your first topic, but the thing that I like are metrics, and just to say something like aliens have landed from Mars in Central Park. If you could back that up, that'd be great. But your first thing is, so back it up. Lowest Super Bowl rating since 1969.
There were articles all over the internet.
If it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. That was
Lowest, and it was lowest ratings not in terms of overall viewership, but in terms of percentage.
I don't know what that means.
In terms of percentages of households tuned into it.
Well, I think it's super interesting because in these beautiful, wonderful COVID times that we're having, where everybody is super sequestered, and I heard on the news this morning on the Fox Business News early in the morning
Hey,
that
they fired Lou Dobbs. I heard that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so don't.
That's true.
So
I'm
I'm fucking rolling, and you couldn't hold that for like a second. Where they said that Roku is making more money than fucking Fort Knox. So, and they said that they're streaming billions of hours of content. So, how is it possible that the Super Bowl had the lowest ratings since '69? Are you saying that people just don't give a fuck anymore?
I would say that, and people are sick of it.
Are you sick of the Super Bowl or the politics
They're sick of the
associated with it?
politics.
So we watched it together, myself and Donnie G. I went to his house. He made some lovely chile and quesadillas, which were spectacular. So we deliberately waited till like 6:45 to put the game on because we didn't want to watch any of that
We didn't want to see the political
pre-game
stuff.
bullshit. But we did miss the black national anthem because we have two national anthems now: a black national anthem and I guess a white national anthem. I don't know,
Bro, did you
how
hear
does that work?
I
Did you
missed
hear-
that one, and there's only one national.
Did you hear that Mark Cuban it was allegedly it wasn't going to play the national anthem at his games?
He's 2 topics down, so that's good you bring that up.
And then the backlash was so fast and severe. He's like, "Well, I don't know what fuck you. I never said that."
Well, he pulled the national anthem for, I believe, like 13 games or something, and then when the commissioner of the NBA caught wind of it, they're like, "Hey, Mark, it's mandatory. It's not an option to play the anthem."
Nice. Oh, I'm glad they called him out on it.
Mark Cuban's a real piece of work. I mean, look, the Lord's been fortunate with him and smiled upon him, but there's a lot of other people that started out just the way he did and didn't make it. And does he forget about all the things that got him where he is? I don't know, maybe.
Or the country he got rich in.
Yeah, maybe you can move to
Go get rich in fucking Venezuela or China.
go to China. So, who saw the halftime show?
I did. It was horrible.
It was like Satan or something. What the hell was going on? I felt like
What was that? Oh,
I was
that's
watching
There's
like the
actually,
Odyssey.
speaking of TikTok, there's a lot of TikTok videos about the Satanism.
It was insane.
What's Satanism?
There was like a bunch
Yeah.
of hidden symbolic Satanism
It was
on there.
garbage.
come on,
It
you-
was
Which there
stupid.
typically is pretty much every year now.
It is, every
especially
year.
with the Jay-Z's and the Beyonce's. And,
It's garbage.
hey,
it's terrible.
Whose ever phone that was, you owe me a beer.
What is that supposed
you
to
go.
mean? Mine doesn't make any noise. So why does he owe you a beer?
Because his phone went off during the show.
Is that bad?
It's bad etiquette.
So, dude, what you so just to finish
Hold on, I
off on
gotta
the
take
topic,
Yeah.
Do you think it's because people are just tired of the political rigmarole?
Well, I am, and no one's a bigger football fan than me. And
Big Tone is a bigger football fan.
Yeah, but Big Tone was pissed off about what's been going on with this. Even though
it's just
he
too
loves
much.
it.
It's not their play. They're entertainers. You know what I mean?
We don't. Need
It's
to
not
be
the forum
preached at
for
all
politics.
day. Watch football.
We watch football to get away from politics. How many times have we said that and heard that?
And what,
Well,
and
here's
what did
the
they do
thing.
to Tom Brady at the end?
Well, we're gonna.
After.
That's a subtopic.
Well,
so
right. So hold on a second. I just want to.
Yeah.
I want to make a comment on that real quick. Is like I agree with you. We're there to be entertained. It's a football. It's a sport. It's supposed to not be divisive. Bring everybody together. And when you inject politics into it, it creates this wedge. Or I don't care what side you fall down on, whether you're for it, against it, whatever, as far as the political topic is concerned. It kind of ruins the spirit of bringing people together. That's for sure. And, it's done that. The thing that what I'd like to hear about is, what does the NFL and the players do on the off season? We don't hear anything during the off season.
They have the ability, if they wanted
the money
to really make a difference, and you hear nothing about it. Now, I keep bringing up TikTok. I did see a TikTok video of, I think it was Marshawn Lynch. He was talking about going to the hood on Thanksgiving and giving out turkeys, and he was on the sidelines during the game, and this guy goes, "Really?" He goes, "I'm going to go with you." Like one of his teammates.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. But I'd rather see stuff like that than the fucking kneeling and the divisiveness.
No, that's actually a cool thing. Why wouldn't he do that?
Right.
Why wouldn't he do that, right?
Like American Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
American Gangster. That's actually a great movie. I like that movie.
So, Tom Brady took a beating after the Super Bowl. And
Hold on. Before you go to Tom Brady,
Yeah.
when Denzel shoots that guy in the street, that's just wicked.
I was just talking to somebody that knows that guy that got shot in the street.
He's dead.
Or knew that guy.
Okay.
Wait, I know a Chuck Masterson.
I know a Chuck Masterson.
So, Tom Brady was racist for beating a half-black quarterback for the Super Bowl over Black History Month, everybody.
Who said
I guess he should have thrown the game.
And then
they
you had
should have
people-
thrown the game
Come on,
just
that's
to
bullshit, dude.
support
people
the
who say
flag.
that are just...
They're nuts.
They're just trying to find something to make. So what's he supposed to do? Not play? I don't get it.
And it's not like he has 45 black teammates or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Big Tone said that there's a theme to every Super Bowl, and this one was to let Tom Brady win. Do you buy that?
Like on purpose? Like let him
Yeah,
win?
like when Peyton Manning, he won the Super Bowl. It was his last one that kind of let him win. Do you?
I don't know if they let him win.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of shit that's rigged. I don't know.
Look, stranger things have happened.
Is boxing rigged?
Probably.
Boxing's not rigged. Come on, that's got to be real.
Well,
what about horse
racing? You will see the officials lean one way or the other sometimes. I think that can affect the game.
The Super Bowl
can
from
affect the
2006, Pittsburgh and Seattle, the refs totally decided that game.
The refs can decide it.
Pittsburgh had no business being in that. That's when
That's
Roethlisberger was young. It might have been his second year or so. And,
See, we need Pastor here for this because he would take over the whole show and be like, "Hey guys, let me help you out with something. This is what really went down."
Well, that's
he's an
why-
expert. He's
that's-
an expert.
That's why that's rubbing the rhubarb, and that's why we're talking about what's trending.
All right, what's next?
What else is trending?
So another tolerant lefty also made a statement, and a lot of these statements were made. I can't root for anybody this Super Bowl because we have a racist Tom Brady because he's a Trump supporter.
Who said that?
A lot of liberals. So they
a
go,
lot of people.
I can't cheer for anybody because we have racist Tom Brady against the Chiefs, which is a racist name. Did you know the Chiefs now is a racist term? Calling someone a chief?
Oh, definitely.
There was a big deal about the name. There's a town in New Jersey, Caldwell, and they have the Caldwell Chiefs.
Right.
And they made a big stink about that. I don't know if they changed the name or not. But they had some awards and stuff many years ago went to Native Americans in Caldwell, and they were all proud and happy.
They supported them, just
just
like the Washington football team. That was well supported by Native Americans. They loved it. They had a whole group of them. They were huge fans.
Hey, shout out to the fat Jew who I think is with us right now.
Hey, how are you?
My new
Well,
pal.
How
on
come I can't
TikTok.
hear him?
He's not piped in.
He's
No,
only
listen,
listening.
that's not true. That's fake news.
So he is?
He can call you.
I think he should call us on the phone.
Give him your number.
And if he yells loud enough out the window, maybe we could hear him.
All right, let me text him now. Maybe I'll see
Does he
if I
live
can
near
call
you?
him.
See if he gets on with us. Listen, do you think he could go toe to toe with Donnie G? I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty quick on my feet.
He's phenomenal shutting down libtards on TikTok.
That's
He actually on his videos he says tag a libtard and I'll just demolish them, and he does
What do you mean tag them?
with their name so they see the video.
so you can see it.
Right,
And he
and
wipes them out.
what do you mean I don't understand.
Like people like liberals come at him with
on
like
TikTok?
Yeah. and
Wait,
he
you can
just
do
shut-
that? You can go live on TikTok and
No,
go
yeah.
back and forth?
Well, he responds with a video that he makes and records
Oh, I
and
get it.
uploads, but you could go live on TikTok. They have TikTok, which we're going to get into.
Bro, I
have a
would like
story
to go
about that.
toe to toe with. That's fine offline. And I'm just going to say FJ. FJ, if you offline, but toe to toe live is something different. Hey, whose phone just went off?
Wasn't mine.
I owe you a beer.
The host.
Cheers. Social drink.
All right, what's next
Everybody gets
what's
to
next
drink
on
on
the
that
hit parade?
So we could jump down to Gina Carano if you really want to get pissed off.
I want to say one thing about Gina Carano. When can she come to my house and like make me clean my bathroom? I just want to be dominated by her. She is just.
She'll make you tap out.
Dude, she will put me in a half Nelson and make me actually poop in my own drawers. She is, first of all, I think she's a good actress, a genuinely good actress.
I don't watch Disney Plus, so I haven't.
Oh, really? I guess
else?
you didn't see her in Deadpool.
No.
Oh, that's her in Deadpool?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Dude, her best line, ew, you smell like shit.
You know, they were so pissed because she was dead on. Dead on right. Her comment was just dead on right. And she didn't say anything bad about Jews, right? She didn't say anything bad.
Well,
she didn't call anybody Nazis. What she said is that they were getting oppressed, right? Is how the way she put it, right? And if neighbors were telling on neighbors back then because of a certain characteristic, neighbors are telling on conservatives now.
So,
she didn't actually say it. They knew what she meant, but she didn't say it.
Well, she was talking about basically making it normal to dehumanize people that disagree with you politically.
Yeah.
That was her point. And then the left played the misinformation card. Oh, well, that's not factually correct. That didn't really happen, blah, blah. It's not even the point how accurate it was historically. I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate anyway. But the point was you're normalizing basically canceling people.
Dude, we were talking about this earlier today. This whole cancel thing. You know, this is all fact. This is not real. Amazon just shut down Parler, right? You can't use the servers, so they had to find new servers, all that.
And why did they do it?
Because Trump was threatening to go on Parler.
That's it. It's because of political belief. That's the only reason.
The point is this: why is nobody upset with Twitter being such a monopoly for that platform? And they're like, everybody's fine with it. Why is nobody screaming about that?
We used to have liberals. We don't have liberals anymore. We have leftists, right? Liberals are gone. Liberals were free speech, no matter what, whatever you want, free speech. They're gone.
Right.
And the left has become. The Democrats are the left. They're much closer to communism, totalitarianism, Marxism. There's no space for the people who are liberals. The conservatives are the ones that have taken up the liberal mantle.
Right.
Is the way I see it.
And by the way, I'm tired of things being flagged for so-called hate speech. There's no such thing as hate speech.
No, that's not true.
No. Who are they to decide what hate speech is or isn't?
I'll give you an example of
I want to see hate speech.
And by the way, you must defend all speech, or it. You know what I mean?
I agree with you, but you can't yell fire in a theater either, right?
That's a terrible example. It's a terrible example.
That's the go-to that everybody uses.
That's what they use. That's what the left uses that you can't do.
Maybe
You're
on
not
the left.
defining hate speech.
What are you,
hate
fucking
speech?
leftist?
What is hate speech?
All right, I'll show
What
you.
is
I'll
it?
give you an example of hate speech.
I know of free speech when we used to have it.
All right, so let me give you an example. You guys tell me if it's hate speech.
Okay.
Okay.
This is good. We should go through this.
From Neptune, a spaceship landed in Central Park, and out came little green men. So here's my hate speech against little green men. They're fucking stupid. They're fucking lazy. They kill each other. They rape their mothers. They're murderers, thieves.
They're rapists.
They're rapists.
Some of them, I'm sure, are good people.
They're right. I am sure one or two Venusians are good people, but anybody else from what did I say? Venus?
But yeah. Okay.
Anybody from the planet Venus is bad. Isn't that characteristically hate speech?
I wouldn't call that hate speech, but I'd call that maybe prejudice or
Right.
You know.
Well, that's what the
something
left
like
does
that.
to us. They prejudge us because we support Trump. We're going to get to that.
Did you just go out of your way to make sure that we all understand what prejudice is by saying prejudge?
No, I think that was good, but
I was using it as a verb. Or
do you guys
I think it's
know?
an adverb.
So, and I'm forgetting when it was. It was before our time. Maybe Don was around when they did. And they supported Nazis protesting, and it was in a town in the South somewhere, one of the southern states.
Bro.
And they supported that. They said, we're going to let them speak. We
true.
know they're Nazis. They can speak, right?
That's actually true. And you know what? Hold on.
And that was
before that, you had the Ku Klux Klan march in Washington, right? I can't think of a bigger hate group than the Ku Klux Klan, but they said, hey, assholes, free speech is free speech.
You have to protect it. You have to protect
and you have to protect free speech.
And
I think we're right now in a very, very dangerous place.
Look at
where
what they're doing to the My Pillow guy.
What are they doing to My Pillow
They're
guy?
banned him from
They're
all of the
trying to
major
cancel him.
retail. All the major retails have banned him.
I think that's horrible.
So my argument today, we are in a communist
I really
country.
like those pillows.
You may have heard this. We're in a communist country. We don't have free elections.
Right.
We're a communist country.
You mean in 2016 we didn't have a free election?
Exactly. Well,
the
it could be.
2020 election was totally
It's
legitimate.
disputed. It's disputed, but elections we don't
By the way,
we haven't been able to go back.
Juice loves that soundbite.
Listen to this one. We don't have free speech. We just talked about it. We don't have free speech. We're getting canceled, right? It's a communist country, right? Because we don't have free speech. We don't have a free press. Free press. We're a communist country. Our courts are corrupt. We don't have a free country. We're a communist country. We already are.
How many viewers
too late.
did we have
It's
right
too
now?
late.
Are listening to us right now?
Not that we can't get it back, because I am optimistic that
I think we can get it back.
But
Shout out to the 4 viewers out there.
Yeah.
Wow! Wait, are we 3 of them right here
that's
listening?
pretty good.
Well, I believe the fat Jew is still with us, but I did just text him. I told him if he wants, I can call him and I'll just throw him on speakerphone if he wants to jump on the show today.
Good.
I would really like to know how many people he has on TikTok. Does it?
His videos get like in the range anywhere from like I would say 15 to maybe like 50 likes.
Okay.
You know, he's not super big, but I think he's in the
That's
middle
better
of
than
getting
Biden.
big.
That's better than the White House.
Yeah, yeah. It's
They
more
get-
upvotes on the
they
White
get
House
like
account.
12 likes and 2,000
All right,
dislikes.
he told me to call him.
All right,
Let's call
put
him.
him on. What's his real name? Will he tell us his real name?
Simon. But I don't even know if I was supposed to say
I don't
that.
think you're supposed to say that, dude. He's trying to protect his anonymity.
Hey.
Yo, what's happening? You're
Yeah.
here on What's Trending with Juice Giorgio.
What's up, Fat Jew? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, bro. Just hanging. You know, they're starting to make me feel stupid at this point.
Wait. Who's trying to make you feel stupid, FJ?
I'm telling you, I keep seeing these people's views, and I'm losing brain cells. I'm telling you right now.
Every
It's
time you
insane.
look at it.
Listen, it's okay if you watch those views, but you turn the sound off.
Yeah.
I think you can even get stupid just looking at some of this stuff people put up there.
Hey, so we're real excited to have you, or at least the host is excited to have you on the show today.
FJ, let me introduce you. We have Donnie G,
Yo,
who we're talking to right now, and we have Mr. JM.
Yeah, or
How
John
are
Jay.
you, fellas? How's everything going? Listen, I'm very bad with names, so you're gonna have to forgive me.
We will forgive you. You'll remember me because I'm the host of Rubbing the Rhubarb. We'd like you to follow
We
us
need
on.
more memorable names.
Yeah.
I mean, Fat
What
Jew, that's pretty
platforms are we on? Because we get kicked off platforms left and
Right.
right.
Well, yeah, primarily we're on YouTube, but then if you do anything like this and you think like us, you have to go on BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble as well, which we do.
good. I think you should
Gotcha.
be. You should be shut down.
I'm constantly getting silenced. I think at this point, this week alone, they probably took down like 87 of my videos. I think.
What? That
What?
Bro,
Oh yeah, dude. I think I should. I think by the time I hit 100, I gotta get a trophy or something. Maybe a participation award. I mean something.
A participation award.
Something. At this point, it's ridiculous. They
Bro.
take my videos down more than I gotta make 10 videos because they take down 8 of them. It's nuts.
so here's the funny thing, right? You have a total of, 8 viewers, right? And for them to be skimming and sifting all of the content out there and find you, that's how powerful their technology is. I don't think you have a clue of how powerful that technology is to silence an individual.
Trust me. I know. I'm very informed when it comes to that shit, and I know that these computers, they're not stupid. They're very smart, and these people control it. It's all a game that they play.
So
And as soon as I say, if I can't say fuck. Oh, can I curse, by the way?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
you can say whatever the
We
fuck you
believe in
want.
free speech here.
Okay, listen. I'm a big cursor. I curse
Yeah,
like nobody.
your videos are hilarious, by the way.
You know, I can't say fuck Biden because they'll take that down. But I can say fuck and Trump in the same sentence, and it's okay.
yeah.
No doubt about it. No doubt
It's the
about it.
hypocrisy for me, to be honest with you. That
Beyond belief.
Personally, I think if you're a hypocrite, you're the biggest piece of shit out there. You got to practice what you preach. You can't sit there and tell me that this is no good for me, but it's perfectly fine for you. You're a piece of shit. And you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So-
Why don't people see that? The people on the left, they think that somehow TikTok's doing a good deed by taking you down every time you say fuck Biden. They're like, great job, that fat Jew. Fuck him. That's great. They think it's good. When are they going to wake up?
Honestly, I don't know. And I'll tell you what I did.
Scary.
A couple minutes ago, I did a video, and I said, okay, you win. Trump is a racist. He's a homophobe. He's a xenophobe. He's all of the things that you call him. Fine. That's what he is. Let me ask you a question. What's Joe Biden? Honestly, let's have this fucking conversation. You're gonna go that far and say all this bullshit that comes out of your ass. Okay, fine. You win. He's a racist. What is Joe Biden? And I just made the video. I said, tag your favorite liberal. Let them come to my page and talk and say what they feel.
Right. Well,
And they won't be able to say anything.
Poor kids are just as smart as white kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and black people and people of color don't know how to use computers. They're all
Right,
just
yeah.
they're all just cavemen. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, so now you're separating us by a color. Now who's the fucking racist? And it just doesn't get through these people's skulls. They got such thick fucking heads. Okay, that it really boggles my mind.
I think the scary thing is this. The problem is this, that you have such a gigantic section of people that live by soundbite and by headline, that what I've found is and there are a few people you can actually have a constructive conversation with. You can have a constructive conversation with, but when you start to peel the onion and say, what about this, what about that, it falls apart.
Right.
They don't know how to
Their own
reason.
argument falls apart, and even at that point, they still just then they'll just turn around and say, "Oh, you're just a fucking asshole, and you're just a piece of shit." It's like, dude, I want to have a conversation. I want to understand how these people think the way they do. I just want to kind of get what kind of gears are moving up there. You know what I mean? I know the elevator works, but I don't think it gets to the penthouse.
That's brilliant.
And I want to fix the
What are you
elevator and
saying?
say, maybe you can get to the penthouse if you pay attention.
So the thing we were just talking about was we were talking about how do you say her last name, Juice?
Carano.
Gina
Gina
Carano, right? You know who she is? The Star Wars chick who got bounced?
Yes.
So doesn't matter what she said per se, right? The thing is this. You had the Ku Klux Klan march in Washington. You've had Nazis speak all over the country. That's protected speech. Now this new paradigm of, well, we're going to censor any kind of speech that we don't agree with. That you're in a very dangerous area.
Oh, I am with you 100%. I think it's a very scary thing, and people don't see it. And the only time they're going to see it is when it happens to them, and when it happens to them, it's too late because we've gone too far.
All right, now
It
listen.
is starting to happen, and you had some examples of this. It is. They're eating their own, right? So they don't just stop at the conservatives. They just keep going.
Well, now that the conservatives are quote unquote on the run and out of the picture, I think you're going to start seeing more and more of them start to eat each other alive. And a good example is Cuomo and de Blasio. They are fucking destroying each other. And now this Democratic representative in New York, who called out some issues around the elderly and the way they were handled in New York with COVID, he said on TV, now I don't think he can lie about this, probably get sued. Hey, yeah, Cuomo called me and Cuomo said, keep it up and I will fucking destroy you. And that's a big deal, right? You're not seeing that on mainstream. Are you seeing that? Is that on mainstream or is that just like on Newsmax?
No, because you have to search for real news. That's the
Right.
scary
Yes,
thing
you
in
do.
America. You would literally have to search for the truth. And, a perfect example is, I was talking to my wife yesterday, okay? We had just got new insurance. We got farmers, right? I haven't watched a commercial on TV in probably 4 years, because I can't stand them.
You're
okay?
smart.
But there I am looking at this fucking receipt, and I said, we are farmers, bum, 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 bum. Next thing I know, I'm like screaming, have a structured settlement, then I need. This is what it is. These people watch TV and you get impregnated by this shit. I will remember these fucking jingles until the day I die. Because you hear it enough, you'll never forget it. It'll always be there in front of your face.
I'm going to take it one further than that. I like what you said. I look at it as they have been inoculated against the truth. Okay, really, this is the way I look at it, because I'll talk to people that I know, friends that are on the left, and they're inoculated. So I would talk to them back in the summer. We knew Cuomo was killing people in the summer, right? We knew this last year.
I think
that people were dying, but they'd say, "Oh, I love Cuomo. Cuomo, he's so great," and all this stuff. And I go, he put people in nursing homes. They've already been inoculated against it. They're like, no, that's not true. And then they come at you and go, "Oh, Florida is so dangerous. Oh my God, Florida is so dangerous." And I go, "Did you know that 4 times as many people have died in New York as in Florida?" And they're like, "No." They've already been inoculated. When you tell them the facts,
if it
they just go blank. They're
if it
like
doesn't
zombies.
fit their narrative,
They're zombies.
it's
They're
a
not
lie.
thinking. And these are people I know and love.
Bro, here's the thing. They're not.
Sorry.
Go ahead,
Say
FJ.
it.
Go ahead.
Say it.
No, I was going to say that, look, the problem is this. It's like World War II or World War I. It's going to take 10 or 15 years of space before people can turn around and look at this and say, here's what happened here, here's what happened there. I think everybody got to get on the right track and ignore this, because Cuomo already wrote a book and said how good everything turned
Sucking
out.
his own dick.
So I think everything's okay.
Yeah.
Because then the reason why he's not going to get away with this is because now you're fucking with people's lives. It's one thing to talk out of your ass, lie, and do what you need to do, but now when lives are lost because of the stupid decision you made, now you look like an asshole.
And what are they saying, 15,000?
I hope he goes down.
When did you guys know that Cuomo made this bad mistake? Out of this,
I knew-
Somebody called into Mark
When
Levin
did you
that
know?
worked for New York, like for the state of New York in the health department. Someone called into Mark Levin, I want to say in April of last year.
What did you know, Don?
And Mark Levin constantly plays it.
I knew it was bad and a problem when it was not. It was common knowledge that if a senior citizen had COVID, they were the homes were forced to take that individual back in.
Well, when was it? Forever
months
ago.
Forever
Months
ago,
right?
months ago, yeah.
Now it finally hit the mainstream, like
Oh, I see what you're saying.
like 9 months later. We've been saying it, right? You've been
Right.
saying. I've said
It's
it to
not-
people I know.
it's not new to
We're
us.
like,
Well-
guys, Cuomo is killing people in the nursing homes. Blah blah blah. Now all of a sudden it's coming out, which is wonderful that it's finally coming out.
Well, you know why
But
it's coming out?
I don't know.
Why do you think it's coming out?
I don't know.
I'll tell you
Because
exactly
people
why.
are pissed.
No.
I have no idea why. I'm glad.
Trump's out of office.
They got nothing
this
else to
is
talk
why.
about.
This is why that scumbag
Smart.
Steve
They don't have enough shit to talk about him, so they're going to
eat
focus on other things
their
that you
own.
can't ignore.
I think it is actually
like Stephen
brilliant that
Colbert
he's quiet
and all
right
these
now.
other. Who's that fucking guy from South Africa on HBO?
Oh, the guy that's not
Noah.
funny?
That guy.
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah's the
that
most
guy.
unfunny fucking. You know what's funnier? The shit on the bottom of my shoe is funnier than this fucking guy. And all they do is bash Trump. Well, guess what? Now that's all.
got
That's
nothing
all
else to
swept
do.
aside, right? And now they're going to eat themselves alive. And here's the thing: this thing with Cuomo, burying the data. He can't get away from that. There's no getting away
Well,
from it.
sometimes
Now,
the cover-up is worse than the crime, right?
Now,
Well,
it is,
why do you think Martha Stewart went to prison? Not because of what she did, but was for lying about it.
she was probably concerned.
By the way, just speaking of Martha Stewart, one of the funniest memes I've ever seen from like 10, maybe even 15 years ago is a picture of her standing next to Snoop Dogg. I guess he went on her show at one point, and the meme says, one of these people is a convicted felon.
That
They're
is-
like best buds now.
Yeah.
They like
Yeah.
go to dinner once
Yeah.
a week and shit, and they're fucking best friends.
Fucking Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
who was in the White House countless times, the poster boy.
That fucking clown.
The-
Yeah, he was at Donald's roast saying, I wish I gotta be like Donald Trump, blah blah blah, and then he's saying fuck you. He's
You're
going
right.
ass backwards.
You're right.
See, so here's the thing, right? He's the poster boy for drugs, alcohol, being a debauched human being, and this is the person. Every time I turn fucking TV on, that's the guy who's advertising for fucking Doritos.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he's actually really funny.
I don't. I can't even look at him.
And you got Cardi B telling you to vote for Joe Biden. I mean, it's fucking ass backwards. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's why the 2016 election was rigged, and the 2021 wasn't. 2020 wasn't.
Right. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna make a hard pivot
Just
here.
let yourself get banned. It's okay. Just say 2020.
Are they using
do that on your own
FJ?
channel.
FJ, we got to
Try. I'm already shadow banned. But
we got a question for you. Maybe you can get us pointed in the right direction. So we're like on the subway. Everybody hang on to the handrails because we're going to make a quick turn here, a quick pivot. TikTok. Will they only put smoking hot chicks on? What's up with that? There is
my feed is like hot chicks and fat Jew.
Right? I mean, what is this? What is the story with that? Do they filter out? You have to be like a beautiful girl.
Listen, the thing about TikTok is it's very simple. Okay, you have a lot of different people on it. Okay, but mostly, and I'm saying this, lightly. Mostly, it's kids and young adults. Okay?
Right.
Kids only care about games and who's popular and who they only give a shit about nothingness.
Right.
Okay? Teenagers only give a shit about one thing and one thing alone, tits and ass. So, you're going to have a lot of those. But then again, there's getting a lot of people on there that, aren't kids and teenagers. There's a lot of decent, smart people on there. And
yes, both of them.
It's really all about what you're interested in. If you're just looking on TikTok and you just downloaded it, it's going to assume you just want to see what you want to see until TikTok gets to know you, just like every other fucking
I'm
computer
thinking
system.
that we might have a little bit of
justification
on what this man right here's been looking at. I don't know.
Well, my co-host here,
he only sees tits and ass.
he's actually
It knows what
deciphered
you want.
the AI formula that keeps me watching. Right now, I don't have TikTok downloaded. I'll
don't
look
have
at
it either.
TikTok via YouTube because I don't want the Chinese to know
I don't have
what
it.
size underwear I have. So here's the thing. It's stupid video. All right, look, I like Zag Nuts.
And then, there'll be like a decent construction
Well,
video.
dude, you just stole my fucking punchline. FJ, don't ever have him on your show because he will ruin every fucking funny punchline. That was my punchline. It's hot chick, stupid video, and then all of a sudden, hey, let me show you how to take tile off the wall in one. I'm like, oh, I need to know that. That's pretty fucking good. Hey, guys, let me show you how to change the oil in your car without actually touching the engine. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me see that. And they suck me in every fucking time with like a cool video. Hey, you sucked up the dog into the snowblower? Let me show you how to take that snowblower apart in 10 easy steps. Oh, all right. That's pretty cool.
You should have live streamed that, Don. When you fixed your snowblower.
I fixed my snowblower
You
today.
could have had, I don't know how many views. People would have loved to see that shit.
I sucked up the dog bowl into the snowblower.
They would have loved that.
And I had to take my snowblower apart today. I should have had it on video.
If you just can boil it down in 60 seconds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And here's the thing,
There's
right?
also a lot of good cooking videos.
My wife wanted to know why I had the snowblower in the kitchen and got the dog bowl in there anyway, but that was a funny FJ.
I'm on TikTok for one real reason. I downloaded this shit, okay, because I was bored. Okay, I was in the transition of moving from New York to Florida. Best decision I ever fucking made.
He's got the best governor in the country.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
This is the guy I want in my corner. The guy that's going to tell Biden to go fuck himself. That is
He
my
says,
name.
fuck
He
you,
told Biden to go fuck himself on a call, right?
Wait, what happened?
Like last week, he
Ron
told
DeSantis,
Biden.
Our great governor, okay, Joe Biden gave him a shout out, and he's like, hey, listen, we got to shut down travel from Florida to everywhere else. Ron DeSantis is like, no. And then he said, you're supposed to address me as President Biden or Mr. President. And Ron DeSantis is like, go fuck yourself.
He didn't say that, did he?
Yeah, he legit did.
No, you're a liar.
This man is a Navy SEAL. Man has been around the world in battle. This man don't give a shit. He's an elected official, and he is here for his people.
I don't know what we're doing in
If
New Jersey.
Florida said to him, you should
It's
shut
two
down
rigs
travel,
here.
then he'll think about it. But he's not going to take orders from Biden just because Biden wants to feel better about himself.
No, the problem is Florida is a fucking problem. Do you understand that? Florida's a huge problem. We're wide open, and our cases are going down.
Right.
Wait, what? Fuck you.
killing
We're
the
not
narrative.
shutting everything down. Fuck you.
What I'm going to tell you is I'm moving to the first state that secedes from the Union. It might be Florida.
It might be Texas.
Could be Texas, too.
Dude, what I don't understand is how do you get...
Alaska wants to secede.
Bro,
as well.
how do you get... Everybody doesn't understand. If the name of the country is the United States. In other words, those are all little individual countries, right? They're bound together. Got it. But they're individuals, right? And for DeSantis to stand up and say, hey, I'm doing my own thing, got it, great. But really what hurts, you have 16 states go to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court says, nothing to see here.
Well, on February, I think today or tomorrow, the Supreme Court's supposed to hear a few cases. Fat Jew.
Was it 19th, I think?
Yeah.
What's today? Tomorrow, right?
They wanted to look into the cases today, apparently.
Wait, how did we get off of hot chicks back into politics? I did such a great pivot there. I mean, what happened?
Well, we do have a script here, bro.
Listen, you want me to keep talking about tits and ass? I'll keep going.
All right, we're going to talk about what's next.
Just pick a topic. Any topic.
Well, we were on Gina Carano and how I really need her to come to my house and make me clean my bathroom. I want to be completely dominated by her. She is absolute.
You know what else TikTok has taught me? Apparently, I am a Jewish Nazi.
It's amazing.
Wait, dude.
Those are very common.
Dude, wait a second. That's like
very
George
common.
Soros.
That's an oxymoron. That's
No,
like
there's
jumbo.
lots of them.
That's
There's
like
tons of
That's
Jewish-
like jumbo shrimp. How the fuck? How?
Listen, and like I said before, I got off topic. I said I'm on TikTok for one reason: to make people laugh and point out stupidity. It's very simple.
That's
And
the
there's
best.
There's so much to choose from that it's easy for me.
Wait, how are you a Jewish Nazi? Is that wait? Hold on. You're willing to kill people indiscriminately, but you won't eat bacon? What's the story?
See, they tell me that this is what the left tell me is that just because of my views and just because I disagree with them, and apparently because we all heard that Trump is Hitler, and whenever somebody says that, I just want to punch them in the teeth, because what you're doing now is you're taking something as horrible as the Holocaust and you're dumbing it down to the point where people don't even understand what happened.
I'm a big listen. I'm a little older, right? I was born only 12 years after World War II, so I have a great appreciation for what happened. I'm a little bit of a history buff in that respect. And when that is my number one argument. When you say, well, this guy is Hitler, do you so Trump put 11 million people to death? Because that's
what I say all the time. They come at me with this nonsense, and every time I say something back to them, and I just prove that they're dumb, they have nothing to say.
What do they do, though? But after you've proved them wrong, which I guarantee you've done a million times, what goes through their head? Like, this is the scary part.
They
This
just
is the
they
scary
just keep
part.
calling you names.
Here's how you show.
They blank out. I've seen it. I've talked to people in
Like a
person.
robot.
They just blank out.
Like there's
it's
smoke coming out
it's
of
like
their
like the Star Trek episode with the robot.
No. Here
and they go blank.
what?
We had AOL and dial-up.
Yeah.
Remember that fucking thing that went around and around and around? That's what happens.
They-
They go into loading mode, into buffer mode, and they stay that.
Well, here,
it doesn't change anything.
I want to go back to the. So here's what happens, right? Trump's he's a fucking Nazi. He's fucking Hitler. Really? Yeah. What are you fucking stupid?
When he said
no. Tell me, he's Hitler? No. Really, he is. Okay. What did he do? Well, come on. You haven't seen any of his tweets? Well, no. I'm not on Twitter. What did he say? Well, he made fun of that crippled guy. No. I get it. I get that. I did see. Yeah, but that's not Hitler. So tell
That
me.
was hilarious, by the way.
So tell me what he did. And this is what I'm talking about with peeling the onion. The minute you drill down with one question. So here's another one. Trump's a racist. Oh, okay, I'm all in. He's a racist. What did he say?
Tell me about it.
What did he say? Well, he said they were both good and bad on both sides down in North Carolina.
I have done this process. I can't.
A million
see,
times.
At this point, I'm like losing patience. I have done this process with these fucking people. I can't tell you how many times. I say,
And what's the response you get, FJ?
I get
blank.
the same exact response every time. It's one of three things. Okay, first they say, "Oh, he said they were both nice people on both sides," which we all know is bullshit because he said, "I'm not talking about the Nazis or the white supremacists."
Right, they always edit that out.
Completely. I mean, I know this shit by heart.
Right, of course.
Then they talk about the people that he pushed away because they were
He
black
knows
and
this
he
shit.
didn't want to rent to them, which we know is bullshit because he turned them away because he didn't accept their Section 8 or whatever it was that, which is fine. Doesn't have to do with anything their color. It's just because they couldn't afford to live there. I mean, it's just...
No, wait a minute. Now,
How many times have you answered the same
now,
question?
hold on. I'll argue with you. He is a misogynist, right? He did say to grab women by their pussy. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Who did he hire to the head engineer for Trump Tower? A woman when no one was hiring
No
women.
one hired a woman engineer
To be a head engineer to build Trump Tower in Manhattan? Are you shitting me?
So what was that?
Back in the fucking 70s? Are you out of your fucking mind? Yeah, but he hates women. I think he actually likes them a lot.
And she was trying so hard on that documentary to badmouth him.
And she couldn't.
Right. And she had nothing.
Wait, is this it?
Fat Jew, did you see on Netflix? I canceled my Netflix after the whole pedophile thing, but did you see the Trump documentary on Netflix? It's in 4 parts. It's actually done pretty well. I think it was
pretty even-handed.
Yeah, it's at... I was surprised by how not negative it was. But they went through...
Surprised too.
Yeah, oh, so you saw it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. So this lady that Trump hired, you could tell when she was talking about him on the documentary, she was dying to say something fucking bad about him. And she couldn't.
Ask her for her resume. I guarantee you the number one thing is I'd build Trump Tower.
And
yeah.
We're circling back to the same problem, which is we've had all these facts. They come back with nothing. They come back with the spinning globe, right? Why can they not hear logic? I would be happy to hear. I'd like to hear their sides because I'm like, wow.
It's very simple, and I've said it before. And I know it's something so simple. All they have to do is actually turn off the TV and open their ears. Because first of all,
It's true.
He's so right.
Every news source, okay, is gonna
So true.
have discrepancies, but 98% of them are fucking lying right to your face. And when you have to search for the truth,
Bro.
we got a big problem.
Did you see Trump's lawyer, Mark Vander something? What's his name?
Oh my God.
Did you?
At the defense, oh my God, was he good.
Fucking.
And he was straight up. You knew he was shocked at how nasty.
Oh! They only cheated a little bit. Oh, you should have said that's okay. He goes, "Are you kidding me? Oh, it's just a check mark and a date."
He was a regular guy.
He's a
regular guy.
He's not a regular guy. He's a criminal defense attorney, and he went right after that like a rabid terrier.
No, he did.
Oh, so it's
what I'm saying,
okay.
he's a common sense guy who was shocked by the bullshit they threw at him. He couldn't believe the bullshit they threw at him.
They were doctoring evidence.
He goes, "Fuck you."
And they're doctoring it. He goes, so it's okay to doctor evidence a little bit. No, for the viewers. No. You said this. This is what you said.
He would not let it go.
He was awesome. And of course, somebody went
in a long time.
Wrote traitor on his sidewalk.
Oh, really?
I think it was worse than that. When they interviewed him and they said what happened, and he was like, "I'm not going into that." You don't realize.
Well, you know what it is?
The people who have stepped up, that are visible, that their names are known, they're getting attacked like unbelievably, right?
Yeah, dude, look at Tom McDonald. Do you know who that is?
No, who's Tom McDonald?
He's like
Is that
the new white rapper guy.
Listen, you need...
I don't know him. I'm gonna look him up.
Tom McDonald is very simple. There's a song out there. There's 2 songs. There's one called "Fake Woke," okay, and there's another song called...
He's big on TikTok.
Listen, Tom McDonald is just a straight up gives you facts, and like you said, you can't say anything back to it. And he's so great about how he does it. It's fucking awesome. If you ever get a chance to listen to "Fake Woke" by Tom McDonald, it's a fucking great song. Oh, and people.
I'm looking them
people
up.
are so stupid. I think it is, or some shit like that. Why are you so stupid, or some bullshit like that.
So FJ, we'd like to continue the conversation. We can we establish a kind of maybe a little rapport here where we could maybe have you on rubbing the rhubarb or a different podcast.
I'm cool with whatever. I don't know how this stuff works. I'm just here to have a good time and talk about nonsense.
All right. Well, there's rumors me and the Fat Jew might do a show tomorrow, and I think naturally we could just call the show the Fat Juice.
Whoa!
Oh, there you
Dude,
go.
don't steal the fucking Fat Juice thunder. Let him have his show. Why you always got to step on people?
Because I'm producing the show. He just said he's the
You're
owner of the good
producing
time.
the show. What? You're turning your fucking computer on? By the way, we've had a little issue here, FJ, with our producer not producing, talking about film clips, not showing the film clips, not having the data. So
The data's right here.
yeah, okay.
We all know it.
He's pointing to his balls.
So you want to get to another topic? Maybe.
Yeah.
Page 2. Check out. Well,
On
something
page,
you want to talk about on page 2?
yeah, I unfortunately this week you did all political shit, and the only thing that looks interesting on page 2 is they actually silenced Robert Kennedy, which I think is fucking amazing. Again, they're eating their own. They have nothing left now. Now they're going to eat their own. No, FJ, it's no good.
They're eating their own.
Well, we were alluding to that before with the Cuomo thing.
Right.
And, our governor, I don't know how he's not off the hook either. Because our governor.
Dude, you know how he's off the hook? He's off the hook because
Where do you live?
Jersey.
we're in Jersey.
Jersey. Okay.
So we have probably one of the most liberal socialist governors in the country.
Oh, by the way, he's a billionaire. He's got
Right.
more money
He's a
than
Goldman
God.
Sachs
Well,
guy.
of course. That's always how it works. You follow the money, you find corruption. It's simple as that.
He's so
I
bad.
mean, look at Pelosi. She invested in Tesla stocks, and now they're changing all the cop cars to Teslas. That's what they're trying to do.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
She conveniently invested all this money into Tesla. Then 2 days later, Biden announces all the cars in D.C. are going
Oh,
electric.
Green New Deal. Let's turn everything electric.
You didn't know
and now
that?
I get it. Yeah, exactly. It's just the
Do you
way
know
it
what the
is.
electric cars really run on? Coal.
Right. Right.
Because that's what the
Yeah,
majority
what
of
are you
our
charging it with?
electric is.
Well,
based on.
here's the thing. Wake up, motherfuckers. You're just little amoebas on a planet, and to stay warm, you still got to burn something. Well, you can't burn coal. Well, let's burn oil. No, can't burn that. How about gas? Nope. How about uranium? That's going to run out too, motherfucker.
I like when Trump would talk about beautiful, clean coal.
Have you ever seen the difference
No.
of a pipeline when it's done and a lithium dig site when it's done?
No.
The lithium
Ooh.
dig site looks like fucking Grand Canyon, and there's
It
nothing
does.
you can do about it.
It's crazy.
It's nuts, and this is what these people want to do: destroy the country
So-
instead of burning a little bit of gas.
The best energy thing Trump does is, well, what happens when the wind stops blowing?
Yeah, exactly.
No television
No
tonight,
television. You can't watch TV tonight, darling.
Well,
I'm sorry.
he said this is a throwaway.
And then look at what happened in Texas this week. All the windmills,
Froze?
They all froze, and they're dumping like toxic chemicals on it to melt
And
it.
Joe Biden's giving them zero help, by the way.
oh no, Joe
Yeah,
Biden's
he's
in
gonna
Minnesota.
think
Joe
about going there
Biden.
next
Who's
week.
that
I
guy?
just saw the video. He's gonna think about going there next week. He's gonna see how things turn out. You know what he's afraid of? He's afraid of getting off the plane and just seeing Trump flags. I think.
Dude,
That's all he will see.
Dude,
I
he's
can't
like-
wait till
he
he
goes-
comes to Jersey.
He goes like this. He goes, I'm not going there. I'll wait till it warms up a little bit.
Exactly.
Everywhere he goes, there will be a Trump
By the way,
parade.
I just spoke to
Everywhere
somebody
he
in
shows
Texas,
up, it'll be a Trump parade. Everywhere.
and they said, look, it's hard down here, not what the media's telling you.
where?
In Texas.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
just
can
spoke
I
to
just say
Amanda.
one more
Not
thing,
so bad.
okay? This whole Texas situation, I'm so happy it happened, and I'm not happy because people are suffering. That's not why. I'm happy because this is God showing them their own hypocrisy. They're sitting there talking about global warming, and all of a sudden it's fucking snowing. in Texas.
It's not
here's what
global warming.
here's what God
it's
said.
climate change.
Right.
God said,
So they
God
can't
said
be wrong.
global warming? Fuck you. I'll show you global warming. Fuck you.
I like when Trump was like, give me more of that global warming. The weather's beautiful.
Well, here's the
moving to
thing.
Florida.
I would say this to people. They would get really mad at me. I would say to them, fucking Al Gore, that cocksucker, fucking promised me global warming and I was going to have Florida weather at least 10 years ago. And it's getting colder every year. Al Gore, he promised me global warming.
That motherfucker.
The inconvenient truth, remember?
And there's a sequel.
Freeze, so they use a helicopter that burns oil to go unfreeze them.
Exactly.
You know what? But I got to
Exactly
tell you what. Say what you want. Whatever Trump said, it's true. The minute he got into office, open borders, he slashed fucking jobs. What I'm going to do with the little bit of money I have, I'm buying gas. That shit's going to $6 a fucking gallon.
Yep.
I'm buying gas.
I can't tell you how many times I've thought about like just investing in giant fucking tanks and just ordering that shit when I had extra cash lying around. Let me tell you.
You watch, laugh it up, and here's what they're going to do. They're going to say this: Trump and COVID. That's why unemployment is so high. What are you going to do? Wave a magic wand and make everybody go back to work? Yeah, maybe in 2024 I will.
I think the best thing that Trump is doing right now is he's staying quiet.
Dude.
Keeping his distance.
It is the best thing ever.
He's going to say, what did I say? I told you so, you stupid morons. It's simple as that.
Listen.
The quieter it is, the better. They're just going crazy. They have nothing to talk about.
He's not going on talk shows. He's not doing anything. You know who I think the next president will be?
He did make his rounds in the media for Rush.
That's different.
Right,
All he talked about was Rush and
because that's respect, and that's what the man has. He has fucking respect.
does.
But
he's
do you know?
a human fucking being.
But that was the first time we heard from him since inauguration.
Do you know who I think you're going to
And
see?
he wasn't controversial at all. Well, maybe the left.
Do you know who I think you're going to see throw their hat in the ring for 2024? I don't think it'll be Trump.
Juice Giorgio.
Pompeo.
I don't know.
He's a tough motherfucker.
I do like him.
You know when they say trust but verify? Like, I'm not sure if he's a swamp creature or not.
Pompeo?
I'll tell you two people that honestly.
Bill Barr put on a good show.
Let the guy. Hold on. Let the guy talk. FJ, what were you saying?
I feel like I'm cutting you guys
Who do
off.
you
No.
No, go ahead.
Who do you trust?
My two favorite people that I would love to see run because these people come with nothing but straight facts all day long.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens.
I agree with one of them.
I don't
Owens.
think Candace Owens will run for office. She's got too big of a voice and making too much money doing just what she's doing.
She's working for Charlie Kirk.
Is that James T. Kirk's brother?
It could be.
I just like her because she's knowledgeable. She knows her shit, and you can't stomp her because she has all straight facts.
Have you watched her from the beginning?
My black friends.
She's much more polished now than a couple years
But it's
ago.
amazing. But her message hasn't
Yeah,
changed.
but hold on. I have a lot of my black friends tell me that she's just a shill. And
You have black friends?
Lots. And they tell me that
you're a racist and voted for Trump. What do you mean you have black friends?
And
I ain't black.
And they say that this one guy in particular I'm thinking of down in Belmar. He told me, he said, "No, Don." He goes, "That's all bullshit." And Trump is not as popular with the black community as you think.
Right. He only got an award with Rosa Parks and Muhammad Ali.
He only had the highest black vote.
Right. He's a horrible racist.
Lowest
Muhammad Ali
black
and Rosa
unemployment.
Parks. Yeah.
No. You talk about Trump. Talk about Candace Owens being a shill. I don't know.
I think she's gotten, she's making money now. She's
Yeah.
gotten very famous very quickly. 2-3 years ago, she was like this show. She had like a couple, and couple of people, and it grew. She did a YouTube channel. I watched her on the YouTube channel, and it was very.
You know who she started with? She started with the first domino to fall, Alex Jones. I don't even know if I could say his name. This video might get pulled now.
Dude, if you ever say Alex Jones again, I'll jump out that window.
That's where she came from, Alex Jones show.
Doesn't matter. Alex
before that.
Jones is a fucking psycho who believes that a lot of people are reptilians.
I don't know about that. I never heard him talk about that.
I'm not an Alex Jones fan, but what I'll say is, I saw Candace. I'm going to say it was 3 years ago, and she was independent, and it was something of the Coon. I forget. The Coon was part of the title.
Now we're definitely getting pulled.
And she's no. You can look it up. It's probably there might still be some videos there, and it was just her.
No, she uses racist terms to drive a point all the time.
No, I get it.
That was the name of her channel.
Yeah.
and she's explaining her experience growing up and how she realized, because she was a liberal, and she realized, or she had some liberal tendencies all around her.
No, she was a straight up liberal.
And she realized it was all a lie. And I don't know if those are still up there. They're amazing to watch. I mean, she was
if it was
very small channel.
Yeah, if it was on YouTube, it's probably not up.
It was on YouTube. It was on YouTube.
Juice, I'm giving you a 5-minute warning. I gotta.
You got to piss?
I gotta do what the birds do.
Oh, you got to dump?
Get the flock out of here.
You gotta drop the kids off at the pool.
All right, well, Fat Jew, thanks for joining us, and we'll be in touch. Maybe we'll do a show tomorrow if you're up for it. And
absolutely, just let me know, man. You got my number.
All right, it was a pleasure having you on.
Thanks, FJ.
Absolutely, fellas.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure meeting you guys.
Great to meet you.
See you next time.
All right,
brother.
take care, buddy.
I don't know how you know such good people. He's pretty
How
good.
how many people jumped onto our live stream?
We have 2 viewers now.
We suck.
We're up to 2?
Well, hold on. I haven't checked.
Check it. What is it?
And what's the last topic you want to talk about while I'm checking here?
I think we covered
Intolerant
enough,
liberal
but-
cunts on Fit Talk? That's a good one.
Bro, you went all political this time, though.
Well, that's what's going on.
It's what's trending.
That's what's going on today. How about Lincoln Project pedos? How about media only writes puff pieces on Biden?
What is masks are supposed to be for people with COVID? What does that mean?
Because, the left is the side of science, and everybody's got to wear a mask. Now you got to wear 2 masks or 3 masks or 4 masks or whatever fucking masks they want you to wear. Did you know when this whole fucking thing started, masks were only supposed to be for people that had COVID so they couldn't spread it to other people? It wasn't supposed to be everybody wear a fucking mask, So
Exactly.
That's a point that a lot of people are not remembering. And now, if you want to talk puff pieces on Joe,
I've got a meme. So Fauci, he's got a new rule. You can show it. Put it up on your screen here. It's important.
Is this true?
It's important that you show people the new rule of what he's asking for here. So put that up point it up so people can see that shit.
here we go, folks.
Because this is what Fauci's telling us right here.
I don't see it, bro.
Well, it's
There's
a
a
little
delay.
bit of a delay. You got to wear a whole fucking box of masks, and then you're safe. When are they going to stop? When are they going to stop?
It's out of control. And again, it's because we let the government open up Pandora's box.
Bro, I went into a restaurant this week in New York, and I had my bandana on because that's what I wear. And they made me take it off and put a surgical mask on.
Really?
They're like, no, it's got to be a surgical mask. And I'm like, what?
What are you, a fucking doctor?
I'm like, what are you
I've
talking
got another
about?
one. So this is what they're putting up in Florida, where you.
Oh, I saw that. I
What?
saw that.
Buddy's going.
What?
This is exactly
Fat Jew, that's for you, buddy.
the right attitude, and Fat Jew loves that shit because that's what's happening in Florida.
Face diapers.
That's in a real restaurant or real establishment.
I
they
did
put
see
that
that.
out there. We
All
haven't
right,
seen
boys.
these in Jersey.
I don't know if you guys are going to continue. You've been going for an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, we're over time.
So I've got to do what the birds do. Thanks for having me on for happy hour. And are you
Cheers.
wrapping it up, or are you guys gonna keep going?
You guys came here together, didn't you?
We're good.
No, he's in his own car.
Oh, okay. It's up to you, JM. Whatever you want to do, buddy.
I don't care.
We can wrap it up. We can keep going.
Let's wrap. We had a wonderful show.
That was a good show.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, Juice Heads, thank you for joining us for another happy hour. I actually might do another show tonight, to be honest with you.
Really?
You do another
With
show?
Bald Greg. He might be joining us.
All right.
I thought you said he doesn't like to do the podcasts.
Well, he does the football show, so now that it's off season, he'll do what's trending.
Got it. All right, bro.
All right, guys, thanks
Check
for
it
joining
out.
us. We're going to cut it off here. Peace out, stay safe, and remember, no glove, no love.